Welcome back. I'm Adrienne, your expert on all things custom home building and luxury. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend how much fun we have on the Frazier Homes channel. So today we are going to talk about why your builder is asking you 500 questions. Well, maybe your builder is not asking you 500 questions, but Frazier definitely is asking you 500 questions. And why are we asking those questions? Because we're not just building houses, we're building dreams, we're building community, we're building memories, we're building your pickleball courts, and we're building your theater rooms. So we have to know a lot about you and how you live in order to make sure we nail it perfectly. Remember, we talked about some regrets and mistakes that homeowners have after the build because we didn't think about how much storage we needed. We didn't think about what kind of lighting we wanted. And so Frazier, because we are working for you and we do not want you to regret any aspect of your build after you are in your Frazier homes, we are asking 500 questions. So what are some of the questions that we're asking? All right, we're asking you, do you entertain? Are you going to entertain? And some of our clients want to be outside and they want to have a beautiful outdoor area. And we obviously will post some pictures of our beautiful work. Some of our clients, they want to entertain inside. So we have double islands. All of those things are important. And what does it do? It helps us get through the schematic phase quickly because we know what you want. Okay, do you work from home? Do you need an office? Do you need two? We're asking you, are you right-handed or are you left-handed? Why does that matter? Because when you walk in your door and the way you turn on your switch, it matters to us. When you walk in your door and how you pull, how does it swing? Does it swing out or in? Does it swing left or right? That matters to us. These are the differences when you build fully custom with Frazier Homes. Okay, what kind of storage do you need? We talked about that in the other episode. What are you storing? Do you have multiple Christmas trees that you need to store? Do you have equipment that you need to store? We are asking you those questions. 500 questions from Frazier Homes and probably more. Okay, so what kind of fireplaces do you want? Do you want see-through fireplaces? We're asking you those questions. Cost clarity. We just did an episode on why we do not like to assign a cost per square foot. And that is because these particular questions drive the cost. We are asking you about septic versus non-septic. We are asking you about buffer tanks and hot water and insulating the hot water heater, the pipes. We're asking you about lower level garages, and we're asking you about elevators. Do you see how Frazier can be asking you 500 questions? And that is for your protection, and that is so that you have the house of your dream. Now, what does this say about your builder? Well, hopefully, we want you to understand that we care about you. We care about how you live. We care about your lifestyle. We care about your future. Remember in the episode before, we talked about aging in place. Well, if your builder is not asking you those questions, how will they know that you need to have a curbless shower like we mentioned in our aging in place video? And so these are the reasons why we're asking you the 500 questions, Frazier is, and it is a testament to the difference, why we are so meticulous about trying to make sure that we capture the essence of who you are. Then our promise to you at Frazier Homes, okay? Our promise is to build with clarity. You know we are going to build quality. We've talked about it before. There are products that we're not going to put on a Frazier home. There are things that we are not going to be able to satisfy in terms of a Frazier home because quality is important. But we are going to be very clear about the process. We talk to you about the process. You remember in an episode before, we talked about communication and our different modalities. Clarity is very important to us, and that's what you get when you get a Frazier home. You're going to get details. We are very, very much into the details, and this is the reason why making sure that we have that clarity is even more paramount, because the details are the essence of a fully custom design. Fun fact is, if we build a 5,000 square foot home, there's going to be a minimum of 25,000 transactions. Okay, that's on one house. So Frazier Homes is managing 25,000 transactions. And so in order for us to be proficient with that level of transactional work, we have to ask you at least 500 questions. Obviously, you understand that as your partner, we want to over communicate. That is one of our cornerstones. And we want to make sure that this is not a stressful experience for you. And the only way that we can achieve and accomplish that stress-free environment is that we are collecting a lot of data and a lot of information. You all know I am a Six Sigma statistician and I love data. So asking you questions is part of what I do. And so there you have it. If your builder is not asking you 500 questions, it means they don't know the difference.